Right, just doing a quick audio test. It's all good. Hello everyone, welcome to my WWE 2K20 stream. Uh, Apologies if I'm just gonna see if can I pause this for the time being? Oh, open it. So I am currently on WWE 2K20. I think this might be my first stream of it. Since getting it, I think I might have done one before a while back. But I was going to try and do predictions for um, the pay-per-views, but whenever they came around, because of when I was working, I just never had the time for it, so I never got around to doing them. Like I even stopped doing predictions streak, like my own predictions. Probably like Survivor Series was the last one, I think. Um, but it's one of those things I've been trying to get back into it, but just having the time and the energy for it was just very difficult at the time. Whereas now I have more time to. So I'm going to be doing this prediction stream for WrestleMania 36. Um, it's now spread across 2 nights because the whole virus situation. They because they're going to be an empty arena, so they've decided to split it up into 2 nights, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Um, so I'm going to see if I can get the card up, and then I will go through the matches, and then we will go from there. Um, I I don't want to jokingly say there's 16 matches, but I think there might be. There are about 4 or 5 matches which I think shouldn't be on Mania because of either the build up to it, there's no real reason for it. There's 14, so uh, yeah, there's 14, and I would say just going through it, one, two, three. Okay, three matches shouldn't really be a thing, but there's 14 matches. I'm going to go through all of them. Um, I'm obviously because I haven't been on this in a long time. Um, some of the champions are wrong. But like I said, I'm going to go through the 14 matches and do it that way. So we'll start off with a one-on-one match. I'm going to start going from 14 to 1 essentially because the main ones are towards the top. So we'll just work backwards. So first, which I think will be a really good match. I'm just going to quickly share this, which I just completely forgot to. So apologies for that. The first match is Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. I'm going to go for Daniel Bryan to beat Sami Zayn. He's partnered with Drew Gulak now. So, head manager, one. It'll be Drew Gulak. It's amazing to think how far Daniel's gone in a year. Like, he was going in WWE champion with Eric Rowan with him. And now he's fighting for the IC title with Drew Gulak. So that's pretty cool. And then we want Sami Zayn. I'm just trying to get closer to Sami, that's all. I think the thing that bugs me about this game, one of the first things that I first noticed, is they all stand the exact same way. There's no uniqueness to them anymore, which sucks. I used to like when they had their own poses and stuff. Sami Zayn. I'll add Shinsuke as a manager. I know Shinsuke and Cesaro, but I think it would take longer if there's 2 of them. So I'm just going to put Shinsuke. Like, it's one of those odd things. You literally think, what, 2 years ago, Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble and was facing AJ Styles at WrestleMania, and now he's part of this group where he was Intercontinental Champion, but now Sami Zayn is, and he just happens to be with him. And it's like, yeah. So I'm going to put entrance on. Hopefully it doesn't pick up the music on the stream. If it does, then oops. Title match on. Select championship. IC title. Which it should be Shinsuke, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. Funny, ironically, it's Shinsuke. So I'm just going to quickly share this. I'm sort of looking forward to WrestleMania. I normally always do, but this year's different because obviously it's going to be like empty stadiums. It's been pre-recorded. I don't know what they're going to do to hype it up or anything. But yeah, I guess you just make do with what you can, but it's become at a sucky time for them.
Is scheduled for one fall.
I forgot to change the arena, so we're in the New Day arena.
WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, he gets booed, doesn't he?
The new Daniel Bryan.
Right, I'm gonna just check the audio on here, see what it's like.
Things are about to heat up.
Yeah, I don't think it. Oh. Alright, let me just pause it for a second. Let me just do this. Like that they decided to intervene. There we go. Sorry, it won't be too long. Just sharing to everywhere else. Won't be too long. Sorry, shouldn't be too long. Don't know why it's taking longer than normal. There we go. Right. So, like I said, I've gone for Daniel Bryan to win this. I think maybe because.
Oh well, we had a feeling this could happen. Refs going. They aren't going to wait.
Right.
Nope.
It's been that long. I can't remember the controls. I haven't played this for like 2 or 3 months now. I've got one achievement left to win 50 Road to Glory matches. Again, I could have used the whole pay-per-view scenario to work on it, but I just keep forgetting to.
Oh, what's it going to be? The Intercontinental Championship held by
I'll try
over
and
a dozen
set the
WWE Hall of Famers. The likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, this game got a very, I say a very mixed review.
The workhorse of WWE.
Mostly negative.
It certainly has a history of being the
I myself
largest
don't mind
stepping
it.
stone
I think
any
digital copy
individual
works
can
better than a
climb.
physical copy.
Known to put superstars on the map. All facts that these men know very well.
Like, I know people say it's like
Daniel Bryan's emotions are at an all-time high right now.
The story
and they're
mode is
focused
dreadful,
squarely
to be honest.
on Sami Zayn.
If history's any
I don't get why
Sami Zayn
WWE
needs
do
to
this,
counter Daniel
but
Bryan and
they
fast.
think that we
If
relate
the crowd
to a
starts to rally
complete
behind
loser.
Bryan, it could be a
So
long
the two
night.
people you
Neither
play as
man
a game,
Curry's
like
much
both the
favored
girl
with
and the guy, which was
WWE
interesting.
universe right now, but the
But
crowd
they're
can still
both
give
just
quite a
the
bit of drive to
worst.
one of these competitors.
They're not appealing in the slightest. You can't see them go, I see me in them.
Daniel Bryan
the story
offering some
could have been so
American
much better.
and Japanese flavor right here.
There's some promising moments to it.
A back suplex.
For example,
Bryan pulling out all the
Mojo.
stops.
Bryan is in complete control of this match.
Kind of wish they did what they do with him in that in real life.
Not looking good right now. Daniel Bryan with a
Miz is pretty good in it again. He was really good in the last one as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could have been improved.
Watch this.
I like the towers you get as well.
The beginning of the end.
Like I keep playing that every now and then.
Guillotine applied. Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
Well, Michael, I
Yeah,
have
these
to
are going to be
question
very
the decision
one-sided
to go
matches.
for a submission
Just,
so
we're going to try and
close
make
to the
it a
ropes.
very quick thing.
Sami
Trying
Zayn
to remember.
potentially back.
What's this, count mutilation? Oh, yes.
It's locked in now.
Fighting for survival.
There we go. Oh, I won. Shinsuke did nothing.
Bryan wins.
Yes.
Yay!
Take a sip of your wheatgrass juice and enjoy the new Daniel Bryan. Here is your winner, Daniel
The new Daniel Bryan puts down Sami Zayn. The yes movement may be dead, but I think the yet movement just died too.
That's pretty cool. Just had a unique like line of commentary with Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn. Like the whole yes movement and yep movement. Right, what's next? Edge versus Randy Orton in a last man standing match. I'm sure I have Edge. Now, this, I wish I did a reaction to this. I don't think I did. Edge returned at this year's Royal Rumble, and to me, it's probably going to be the best return. I think. I ignored, like, the thing that bugs me is that every single thing can potentially be news. Edge kept coming up, and I was like, I don't want to see anything that says he's confirmed his return or he's done this or done that, because it'll ruin the moment. I think that's the thing that bugs me about when people report on wrestling news, is there's no, like, it's hard to be genuinely excited by something because someone's already reported on it. Like, someone report that, oh, this person signed a contract with WWE, so they'll probably show up in 2 weeks, and then when they do, it's like, oh, cool, here they are. Whereas Edge, it was sort of like, they kept asking him, he's like, no, it's like, I'm physically not able to compete. And stuff. And like, Beth Phoenix shows up in the women's one. He takes a picture that he's back at home watching it. Next thing you know, number 21 out of nowhere, out comes Edge. And the reaction he got, and the emotion on his face and everything was just amazing. And this, I'm very intrigued for this match. Your Edge and Randy Orton used to be team rated RKO. Randy Orton's been as sadistic as he was back in 2009 with Triple H. That's my favourite Randy Orton, is the super sadistic Randy Orton, where he'll go to any measure to get the advantage. But I'm very excited for this. I'm going to go for Edge because it'll be a feel-good moment at Mania. It's a I got to change it because it's a last man standing match, not a regular match. So last man standing. Oh, it's there at WrestleMania for me. Edge, and then Randy Orton. There we go. Yeah, I'm very excited for this match. I'm very intrigued to see what they will do in the match. Right, please send it to Randy. Right, can do another audio check, okay.
The ultimate opportunist!
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 249 pounds. The rated R superstar.
Audio overlay there. I was going to make sure I can hear it properly.
Cornerstone, one of the
And the problem is I'm sat close to the thing, so the microphone will just pick up the sound.
You mentioned, Byron, the important fact that he totally reeks of awesomeness.
Right.
And along with Christian, the creator of the 5-second pose.
Edge does look a bit odd in this.
The ultimate opportunist.
A little bit. But he's not as bad as last year's one. Last year's one was pretty bad, to be honest. He looked very chubby in that one.
The Viper!
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri. Weighing in at 250 pounds. The Viper. Randy Orton!
Few WWE superstars have fared as well throughout their careers as Randy Orton.
Cool, calm, collected, but laser focused.
And ready to explode at a moment's notice.
Yeah, I expect this match to be very brutal. I'm probably expecting a spear through the barricade or something. Oh, this is futuristic
pull out all
WrestleMania.
the stops for this one. The
I
damage
think
you
they
can
call it
suffer can be
WrestleMania
disastrous. Well, this is not
50 or
hyperbole.
45
When you're in
or
this
something
type of
in the
match,
game.
someone's going to get hurt, and you will not be 100% for a long time
I
after.
forget how long the
There's
story
one
mode
thing we know in a match like
is.
this.
It's like
things are going to
expansive,
get ugly.
like
You
10
beat the hell
years
out of
or
your opponent until they can't make it to their feet by a count of 10.
It's just so odd how much it jumps, like in the story. Like you start off like independent circuit and all that stuff.
That's a good way to make your presence
And then
felt.
you make it to WWE, you're in NXT for a short time, you get to the main roster, you do a chapter, next thing you know, it's been 2 years, and then
spot to be in.
close to some other time later on, it's been like another 4,
perfectly.
and then it's been like 10 years, and it's like I think.
He had to be prepared to take
Yeah,
some damage
it's
tonight.
a very interesting story to say the least. I do like the stages you get in the story mode though.
You have to wonder, Byron, what it will take to keep your opponent down. This is a matchup where you have to dig deeper than you ever have before. You must be relentless in unleashing your offense. You got to up the brutality. You need to be more vicious than you've ever been before. Remember, everything is... Look, charging the ring. This isn't good.
Who's come to say hello? Daniel Bryan, for some reason. No, Daniel, no. No, leave me alone, Daniel.
He's in big trouble. German suplex.
Daniel, no.
The Money in the Bank match and contract have been associated with some of the most thrilling moments in WWE history. It's important to remember that it began with the first Mr. Money in the Bank, and that was Edge, after he won the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 21.
I'm going to spear Daniel Bryan now.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Spear.
Will that be the deciding factor?
Oh,
this is
no
a
selling,
huge
Bryan.
opportunity
No
for Edge.
Yeah, get out of here.
Edge gathering attention in a hurry. There's non-stop blows.
Yeah, take
I'm
it.
not sure what that was all about. Whatever it was, Cole, it definitely made a statement.
From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
Measuring. Oh, face stomp.
Yeah, it's a lot more one-sided than it actually will be.
Randy is looking very critical right now. If you can't stand, you can't win a last man standing match. And the Viper getting absolutely
Get up now,
right now. Dishing it out once more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Down.
7,
You might be down.
8, 9, 10.
Edge did it. Edge did it. You know Orton will be obsessed with this
Oh,
here that cost him the match.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
Put it in the books.
Where's Tony
There was
Kimmel?
no
I want Tony
question
Kimmel.
about that one. The Apex Predator fell prey to...
Right, back to singles matches. And for the second match, which no one cares about, it's now King Baron Corbin, or just King Corbin, versus Elias. I'm going to say this is one where... Look, why is there so many Charlotte Flairs? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Charlotte Flairs. Where's Baron? Baron Corbin. There's what? There's 3 Beckys. 3 Baileys, but there's 5 Charlottes. Baron Corbin, 87. Confirm. And where's Elias? There he is. Oh, it's actually at WrestleMania this time. So yeah, this sort of just came about because Rob Gronkowski of NFL fame and Mojo's friend from WrestleMania 2 years ago, I think it was 34, he's now signed a WWE contract, and basically he liked the idea of King Corbin versus Elias because Elias came out and trash talked Corbin, and he thought it was funny. And then Corbin's attacked Elias in retaliation, and that's what's led to this match.
Time for the Wolf to hunt.
So yeah, that's literally it. Although the next match has even less
what
build-up.
makes you happy? What drives you? He told me 2 things. Getting under people's skin and exposing them to their worst fears.
I'm King Corbin. Let's bring out Elias, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias.
So I think he has 2 different entrances. If he's first, he starts in the ring. But if he's second, he walks out.
And with that, Baron Corbin is on the loose. Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated an ability to defeat up-and-comers and veterans alike. Sometimes with a 6th string on their back.
Look, there's no doubting Elias's ability inside the ring. I just wish he'd take up something like making model airplanes instead of live musical performances, if those qualify as such.
Oh, foot just
Elias is out weak, he doesn't have a second perk. Well, payback even.
For the 2nd rope.
Driving down.
How do you take it on?
Oh, small
Shoulders
package.
are down.
One.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not yet.
Almost Elias, almost. No you don't. Like Corbin would be that agile.
There are 2 things to remember about Baron Corbin's end of days. 1, the incredible display of raw power it takes to execute the maneuver. And 2, Corbin doesn't care who he drops with it.
The Lone Wolf is on the prowl. The Lone Wolf is looking to deep 6 someone real quick.
I do like Corbin's signature and finisher moves. So the deep 6
Great
is
offense
brilliant,
by Baron Corbin.
and his end of days is great as well. So deep 6. Nope, this is the chokeslam, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, chokeslam back break.
Yep, these 2 can't stand each other.
Oh, who's this now? Miz. Sure. Gone back to late 90s, early 2000s CW. Although it hasn't. No. Elias, no, you will not hit me with your finisher.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin. Powerbomb.
Come on, getting you up for the end of days.
Uh-oh, could it be?
End of days.
Sent a message with that one.
Baron Corbin just changed. Wow, what a win. Baron Corbin with the victory.
Let's look again how the Lone Wolf got things done.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin!
Gets it done to pick up. Oh,
Do it. Down here. Gonna hit you with the deep 6 just to make sure.
we all knew the situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
No, I wanted deep 6.
Backbreaker, flawlessly executed.
Right, come here. End of days again.
Thanks for coming.
The end of days.
now for the match that has even less meaning. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. What's the build? There isn't one. It's just there for reasons. Oh, I need to add a manager. Where is she? Lana. Oh, for God's sake. Sure, you can dress like a manager. And I've left the Elimination Chamber. Not really fussed. I'm having the match anyway. Like I said, there is literally no build to this match. Like, they've not met in the ring ever. They've not had any interaction with each other. It was just randomly brought up. Right, bring it on. I'm just going to have Aleister Black win because Aleister Black's on, like, well, apart from losing to AJ Styles, Aleister Black is on a
Bobby
mostly
Lashley has run through just about
like,
everyone in the
something
WWE locker room. He's always
take
eager to
him out,
prove that he and
essentially,
he alone
and I don't think Bobby
is
Lashley
almighty.
is the answer for it.
Usually making a quiet home in the darkness, Aleister Black only rises to compete.
Now the Dutch Destroyer might emerge out of the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head off. Oh, that'll make your legs numb.
Just stomp on the chest. Yeah.
Oh, targeting the stomach. Oh, man.
I can just rinse and repeat this if I want to, just to get out of the way.
Looks like we've got a bit of an argument here.
Come on now.
Oh
Now's not the time for
no, Lana,
this.
go away.
Shoulders down for the win.
No. Cheeky pin. Cheeky pin.
Plenty of fight left.
Nice
Go.
kick out there.
Guys, I like everything about
Oh, no.
Aleister Black.
That's reversed.
Just watching him here, it's no wonder he's held titles all over the world before even coming
Lana
to
could be a
WWE.
benefactor in this match. Go.
Oh, and it's
What a
Black
DDT.
turning the tables.
Ah, missed.
Oh, man. Nasty kick.
Bobby
Elbows.
Lashley is pound for pound one of the WWE's
Elbows.
absolute strongest. Would you say that's his biggest advantage in this matchup?
Absolutely. Lashley's the total
Oh,
package
shot off with the
physically
neck crank.
and knows
Hate it.
how to put that to work.
I don't
How many
think
people
the pure
actually use
power
the
of
neck crank
Lashley
this
can be overstated. It's a huge part of his unbridled confidence and his
Coming up.
success in the ring.
Look out here.
Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a stump. Oh, no, I missed.
Lashley just barely got out of the way.
Oh,
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Aleister Black has certainly been successful. Black Mass.
It's over.
Big opportunity for him now. And Aleister Black might have just secured the victory.
No,
So
Lashley
close.
kicks out. By God. This makes it
Aleister
more
Black
entertaining.
just almost knocked him out. Ouch.
Just gonna punch the crap out of him.
What a slap. Disrespect. Kick. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Rebound suplex. Nope.
Look past the ring at the thousands and
knees,
thousands of
knees.
WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are being entertained tonight.
Right, do a running dive. I think that's the Black does a running dive.
There's going to be a lot of big moves in this match. One question is going to be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
Go on.
Black, firm control.
Oh, a big boom.
What a kick. Oh, I tell you one match I'd love to see. Aleister Black versus
Ooh, discus knee strike.
They
from
did it
Aleister
briefly in
Black.
the 2019 Rumble, And like just from that 2 minutes, I was like, I would love to see a 15-minute match of this. Just them just kicking the crap out of each other.
Bobby Lashley able to counter beautifully.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Lashley just barely got out of the way.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Right. I just want to see what his signatures are. Corner versus grounded opponent. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess his kick combos are just strong strikes.
We are seeing a next level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
Dying out.
Black.
Oh, come
He's already had in mind there.
Where's he going?
I don't know what he must be mindful of the freeze count. Oh, fist drop.
Black is dominating.
I really
Ave
like it.
Satana.
Just a steady dose of punishment on display.
No, what did he get in the ring? Come on.
He's going for it all. From the top. Elbow drop. Boom, did you hear the impact? Knee drop.
Yeah.
That was nasty. So precise.
Come on, in the ring.
Back now inside the ring.
Going up.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Meteora.
Oh, the double knees.
What impact. Ooh, well measured.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out of that corner.
Oh, striking blow.
Gone. Oh wait, is it corner versus grounded opponent? Oh, okay, I get it. I've done that wrong. So if I bring him out,
Oh, an alley-oop bomb.
come here. There we go. Wait for
Black's ready. Setting him up.
What a knee.
Bicycle knee strike. Good night.
Up you get. It's the end for you, Lashley.
Nobody's getting
Mass.
it from Black Mass.
Done,
Is it
done.
enough to secure the victory?
Gotta make the second one.
Up you get.
Black toying with a fallen opponent.
Well,
He thinks he has it. Black with the W.
What a victory. Watch here. The almighty Bobby Lashley should have focused more on the opposition instead of posing.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black.
Guys, I have to
Now-
say, that was an impressive win.
I don't get why this is a match. Like Lashley and Aleister Black. I like as well with some of these people, like where they were last year's WrestleMania. So Bobby Lashley was defending the Intercontinental title against Finn Balor, and Aleister Black was in a tag team title match, teaming with Ricochet. And this is where they are 1 year later. Someone later on has definitely improved over the year. But we are going to go for... this one might take a while. It's a triple threat tornado tag. I might see if I can make it elimination, just to make it a bit easier. We've got the Street Profits, so we've got Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Andrade and oh no, it's not a triple threat, it's a singles. I'm going to do the triple threat one because I've already set it up now. So it's Miz and Morrison versus the New Day versus the Usos at WrestleMania. I don't think John Morrison's on this, is he? I've just realised. Who's the closest to John Morrison that we can go with? Who's not doing anything? Should we just put Bo in because reasons? Oh, that wicked ass the black. I quite like that. They've really nailed Ciampa, haven't they? Who do we team with Miz? There's 4 Sasha Banks. I'm generally don't know who I'm gonna put. Why is there 3 Nikki Bellas? 2 Nia Jaxes, 3 Natalias. Yeah, let's put Bo, because he looks sort of like him. I guess. So, what was it? Kofi and Xavier. Oh no, it's Biggie and Kofi. So. Versus the Usos. Match options. Arena. Why is my battery running low? Have I not plugged it in? Oh, that's why. I didn't even plug the plug in properly. Okay. Yeah, see, the LA Hall, you got Hell's Coliseum, baseball stadium's alright, Winterfest, High School, Wrestling Academy, all of WrestleMania, aren't I? Momentum Fast, no. I could do KO. Oh, there we go. Elimination. And that would do. Don't really care for weapons, not going to use them. I'll turn the entrances off for this one.
This is it, folks. 3-on-3 action underway. And the other end of the Miz, competitor with guts, veteran know-how, and maybe even a few of his old tricks up his sleeve.
You can trust Dr. Miz will do what it takes to grab the win and keep being awesome.
Stomping away. Ooh, backdrop suplex on a high angle right across the shoulders.
Just keep doing stuff.
Deconstructing the knee there.
DDT.
Slam! Authority.
I'm in the rope.
Elbow drop. Piercing. Hooked up. Set Buckley. Oh, that sweep.
I'm
Nicely
taking out
done.
Biggie. Attack.
Got him up.
Neck breaker. Backbreaker, neck breaker combo. I do miss seeing that.
Using the elbow as a
Whoa,
weapon.
no.
Down the Chinoku driver. Snap suplex. Just breaking down the opponent.
I'm trying to do that to me again. I don't think so.
There it comes.
Neck breaker.
What a neck breaker. Set bumpity.
Taking it up top.
There goes a flying Miz.
Look out!
Oh, what height. Set him up. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your
Come on, do a
opponent.
submission, but sure.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
What's he going to do with it? Russian leg sweep. Bull Nelson applied. Oh, what a forward.
Oh, got a signature.
Now watch this.
Northern Lights. Forward right across the back of the neck.
DDT.
Elbow drop.
DDT.
Oh, no. Spurs into the snapmare. Bo Dallas looking for the pin. There it comes.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
This is not where you want to be. Belly to belly suplex. It picks. Oh, yeah. It.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
Is on the move. Spine buster. With a sit out. Nasty. Oh, goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way. That'll turn your lights out.
Look out.
Point of the elbow. Nailed it.
Uh-oh. Hope you're not afraid of tigers.
Tiger suplex. This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Right off the ring.
Oh, right him off the rope.
I'll lay out here, I'm
In
fine.
the face. He caught him slipping. Oh my, down with authority.
I don't know if that's Jay or I think that's Jimmy in there. And then Jay in the corner.
Bull Nelson applied.
Come on. Come on. Get up quicker.
Some cockiness being shown here by Jay Uso. Oh, Michinoku driver.
They're teaming up on him.
Look, he's stunned here, guys.
Yeah.
And look at front. Heavy duty right there.
I kind of fell through the ring.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Biggie's on the move.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm.
Back into the floor. He's looking to do more damage from the ropes here.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop. You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even so, at this stage, things just get more and more dangerous. Fatigue starts setting in, and you don't know exactly have all your wits about you. It gets quickly lead to error.
Do that.
Does he have a winning head now?
Big E may have just missed from behind, hooked up.
That can
Skull crushing
certainly do it.
Things will
I like that.
two. That's a shocking elimination, if you ask me.
Been eliminated.
Oh, I could
He's
have
looking
just
to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant. Set him up.
I could have just done a
Russian leg sweep. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Here it
He's out.
comes.
Let's go, man.
That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
There's the
Kofi
elimination.
Kingston has been
Oh, it's
eliminated.
definitely a neck bender.
Climbing the ropes again.
All the way from the top rope. Missed by a large margin on that one. Big E making a statement as we speak.
Back off, Bo, he's mine.
Back handle finds its target.
typical Bo Dallas here. If he only knew what we all really thought of him. Buster!
DDT.
Shoulders
Go for the pin.
That's elimination.
Jimmy Uso has been eliminated.
Oh, no. Nice Russian leg sweep.
Boom, get him. Get him, boom.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Oh, solid contact there. Full Nelson applied.
Hey, that's my move.
And here's a cover. Not enough to end this one. Big E ain't playing, folks.
Come on, babe. Can't really finish.
Oh, Dallas. Uh-oh. About to put this one to bed.
Caught him flush. That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
Come on, babe.
For the win. 2. And he makes the
I
save
don't think
for
so.
save.
It's mine. Because I'm the Miz and I'm selfish.
Miz from behind, hooked up. Nobody hits that one better. What an exclamation mark right there. 2 count.
Yeah.
Miz gets the win.
Eliminated.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here are your winners, The Miz and Bo Dallas.
Big win over some very tough competition.
Impressive doesn't even begin to describe his performance here tonight, Michael.
Next one. We'll actually do the proper tag team match now. 2-on-2, normal. We have the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, which I'm sure are on here. Yes, they are. Against Andrade and Angel Garza. And again, I don't think Angel Garza's on this. No. So, it'll be Andrade, and I guess I'll just go Humberto because he's also Mexican. He's on this. So there you go. Arena. WrestleMania. Right, let's go.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
And let's not forget about El Idolo himself, Andrade. It's not just his status
Yeah,
as
I've
a
gone for the
third-generation
Street
superstar
Profits
that makes
because
him great.
Angel
He
Garza
proves
and
his
Andrade
greatness
just
with
recently
everything
been
he
thrown
does
together.
in the ring.
Truly an impressive athlete and
I don't know
technician when he gets going. Andrade can do things in that ring that other superstars simply can't do.
They
look for him to prove it once again tonight.
Like, this is one of those
He's
matches
in
that have just been
control.
put together just because.
Scoop slam!
Yeah.
Big elbow.
Joe, I'm actually trying to think who the US champion is right now. There's always one champion I keep forgetting.
Watch this here.
Because I know Street Profits are
He's
World
lost
Tag
some of his
Champions,
win
Miz and
now.
Morrison is SmackDown
It's decision
champions.
time, Cole.
Sami
Does he
Zayn's
try to get back on the
Intercontinental.
offensive himself, or does
Brock
he attempt
Lesnar's
to make a
WWE.
tag here?
Goldberg
Montez
now
displaying
fucking hell,
magnificent
is
athleticism.
the
Keeping the pressure on.
Universal.
Not looking good, guys.
US?
In the corner. Wow.
Well, then you got Archer, who's 24/7 champion.
What's he got in mind?
It's the US title now, just an afterthought. I can't believe he's got it.
Oh, here we go.
But it's the only title that's not on the line during the pay-per-view. Oh, it's Andrade, isn't it? Bloody hell. See, that's why I forgot about it. Because it's just an afterthought in this match.
He has something big planned. That'll mess up your neck. Man.
Kick to the gut.
Like, Andrade's US champion, but you wouldn't think he was, because nothing tells you that he is. Right, Berto. Okay.
Down they go.
This is going to be big.
Rush slash time.
Once more, setting it up.
What a
Can he
splash.
put this one away?
Montez Ford has to take a turn.
There we go.
What a tag team display.
Right, now the rest, almost one-on-one matches.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here are your winners, Montez Ford
Oh, I didn't even put the title
and
on that.
Angelo Dawkins, the Street
No, that makes a difference.
Profits.
And he gets the job done here tonight.
When you put these two together, victory is really the only plausible outcome.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches.
Right. Let's do the Fatal 5-Way Elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Battle Royal. Right, Bayley. Sasha Banks. 80! Bloody hell! Wait, I want to check the other Sashas. 80, 79, 81, 82. So she got worse as she got on. Bayley in 86 compared to Sasha's 80. Bloody hell. Look, they have matching uniform. Naomi, Lacey, and Tamina. Lacey Evans, 82. Jesus Christ, even Lacey Evans is better than Sasha Banks. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Sasha Banks. I think her promos aren't great. Her wrestling's alright, but I felt like, sort of like the same with Charlotte, she was always in the title picture. And they tried to play her off as like this super valiant hero, despite the fact in both the times they did that with a gauntlet match, she was the last one in. So like, there's one where it was a gauntlet style match. Nia Jax eliminated everyone. Sasha was the last one in. Sasha beat Nia Jax at the end, and they made it like Sasha had survived the gauntlet. And like, it was just stuff like that that just bugged me. And like, I can't stand when Sasha's on the microphone. It's just the way she talks, her cadence and everything just doesn't sit well with me. Like, she's got that, it's like the stereotypical, you know, like back when it was Divas, she has that attitude about her where she's like, I don't think so, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I just can't stand it, to be honest. She's great in the ring, but just promo and the way she talks and everything, yeah. And then her old debacle after WrestleMania 35, yeah, that just sort of, even further, I was like, I just don't like her. I was like, either go or don't. Anyway, instead of rambling on, what am I looking for? Naomi. So I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Select arena. WrestleMania again. But yeah, so last year's WrestleMania, Lacey Evans came out to make a brief appearance. Naomi was injured. Tamina was in the tag team match with Sasha Banks and Bayley. I think it was a fatal 4-way tag team match. It was Bayley and Sasha versus the Iconics versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina. And now here they are. Championship Women's. Oh look, it's Bayley.
The women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's titles
I think it's
defended
just
in the
over the top rope
WWE as early as the very
so I thought
first
I'd just make it
WrestleMania
quicker.
in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last
I've gone
3
for
years
Bailey
as
to
the women's
retain. I
revolution
think a lot of
took
people think
WWE
that
by
Sasha's going to win, but I
storm.
think Bailey will.
She
I think
returns the
Bailey
favor
will pin
there.
Sasha.
Double axe handle
Like,
smash.
Sasha will be the last one out.
Right
Or
to the
Sasha will go out
spine
like
with
the
a knee.
pin
That was vicious.
betrayer.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Oh my God, what an elbow. Lariat.
Bye, Sasha.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Inverted DDT. Oh, look at the elbow after.
Get out here, Tamina.
Straight punch.
Now momentum is in the corner of Bailey.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Devastating elbow.
She's got her.
No, you don't.
And Bailey evades that one.
Get out here, Tamina.
Great offense by Bailey.
Oh, she's back in.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Ooh-wee. Lacey Evans making her think taste.
Bailey's got her hook. Oh, nice suplex.
Gonna throw her against the rope.
Great way to break down your opponent. In the corner now.
Oh, just do it this way.
She's going to try it again.
Nope, nope, no, no.
Switching
Oh,
gears here, guys.
Now that's getting off the hook easy if you ask me.
Come on.
And she's back in the ring now.
Oh, bollocks. That's a load of bollocks. I did the drop kick and she was getting in.
Oh, the reversal by Bailey. Nothing fancy about that.
Some are saying this is the night the title changes hands, though I'm not so sure I'm ready to say that. I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
But the spoils will only go to the victor. And I have a feeling Bailey's looking to end it.
Get out, Macy.
Bailey successfully defends her championship.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
Get it.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
Look near flawless down the stretch. Big win.
Okay. One-on-one matches now. Okay. So what we got? Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Now this one is very interesting. I'm gonna go for Seth to win. Because I think Buddy Murphy will get involved. Currently the AOP are out. One of them's injured, so the other one's not showing up. Apparently they're out for at least 7 months, which sucks for them because they've been halted by injuries multiple times, and when they're actually getting somewhere, injury strikes again. I guess Seth will have to recruit more people. Who that'll be, I don't know. But yeah, I'm intrigued for this match. Arena, WrestleMania. And get. Yeah, Seth has embraced his bad side, and now he's this Monday Night Messiah, which I think is pretty good. I like that when they started it, it was brilliant because like AOP came out, attacked Kevin Owens, and like he assumed Seth had something to do with it, which he didn't. Then it turns out that Seth was the mastermind. Their brilliant note is as Black and Buddy Murphy having a rivalry, and as Black beats twice, Buddy Murphy thinks he can beat him.
Both had a shocking
He then
affiliation with
loses
Triple H that
again.
resulted in titles
So he's
being
lost 3 times to
handed to
Aleister
them.
Black.
You should get your eyes checked, Cole.
And like halfway through the show,
Cashed in
he
his
sat
Money in the
there
Bank
at
contract
ringside
at
for
WrestleMania.
just thinking, like,
No one was
contemplating,
there to hand
what do
the
I have
title
to do
to
to beat
him.
him? Maybe I'm not as good as I was.
Make it over.
Whole thing. Seth Rollins.
Beautiful.
It's Seth Rollins
Taking it up top.
and AOP versus Kevin Owens and Viking Raiders.
What can we expect to see from KO
And
in
Seth
this
goes out
match?
to the ring
Kevin
and
Owens has
asks
waited
Buddy
to
Murphy to
unleash-
help.
Oh,
On it.
look
It's
out.
Kevin Owens' big show and
Finds its mark. Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as
Mojo.
much. I don't think he wants to
And
be
Seth
in that
goes out
corner.
and Buddy Murphy and asks
Yeah,
him
but
to
he's
help.
not moving, Michael.
And then Seth goes back in the ring to attack on it, and Buddy Murphy helps him. So Buddy Murphy is like his disciple, and it's brilliant. Like, Buddy Murphy is great, and I'm so happy they've given him the time to just show how good he is. Watch Buddy Murphy versus Aleister Black at TLC, or any of the Raw matches ever, because they are, all 3 of them are amazing. Stomp.
Look out! The stomp, shoulders down.
I mean, it won't be this one-sided, but you know.
Seth Rollins wins. Seth Rollins wins.
Yes, last year's WrestleMania.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Seth Rollins had beaten Brock Lesnar for the Universal title in the opening match, which was actually pretty cool. Then, what was Kevin Owens doing last year? I don't think Kevin Owens was doing anything last year. Was he? I'm just going to check. I think Kevin Owens was injured. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Owens wasn't even on WrestleMania 35. So at least he's got something. Right, next we will do The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. I'm just going to make it a backstage brawl. I'm going to put Undertaker to beat. I feel like it's going to be this Undertaker too. It's going to be Biker Taker, because Boneyard implies maybe Junkyard. This whole cliche of, oh, he's too old, he can't go anymore, I'm going to put you out of your misery. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be this Undertaker, and I have a feeling Undertaker's going to win. I think this match would have been good maybe 5 years ago. Probably even 4 years ago. When Styles debuted in 2016, have him face Undertaker at that WrestleMania, not Shane McMahon. Or maybe him fight him at WrestleMania 33, not WrestleMania 36. I think 36 is definitely too late. Undertaker's what, 52, 53 now? So, you know, I think they should have done this a lot earlier.
We're going to see the walls come down here. This is out of control. I don't like the looks of this.
But yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be some backstage
The
fight.
backstage area is no place to settle your
I have no
differences.
idea what a Boneyard match is. It's just going to be their first ever historic stuff they do. Which
Sidewalk
to me, it's annoying.
slam.
I don't like when they, like, whenever they go, oh, it's historic, or what a moment, or blah blah blah. It takes it out of me. Like,
Look at this.
whatever I'm
Oh, the
enjoying,
backbreaker.
gone, because
Right to the
it's that
spine.
soundbite. It's that soundbite that they're after.
Look at Taker here
It's like,
with a full
look,
way slam.
I don't think they did it with Edge's return.
Taker's
But
got him.
if, like, literally if halfway through it,
Oh!
Edge would come out and, like, its music goes off, does celebration, and, like, as he's walking the ring, Michael Cole
AJ
goes, oh my
Styles
god,
getting
what a
pressed
moment.
hard here. Not
It would have
looking
been
too
gone. It
phenomenal
would
at
have
the
tarnished the
moment.
whole thing. The big example of that, Triple H's
Setting
entrance
him up for the
during WrestleMania last year
flatliner.
against Batista
Face first.
has a really cool entrance. You can finally get on board with it, like thinking, oh, it's actually pretty badass. Michael Cole, how cool was that, guys? It's like, oh my god. It's like, don't
Going for the ride.
address it.
Choke slam.
Like,
In a
that's
match
what
against someone like AJ Styles,
took
you
us out
have to
of it.
have strategy.
You literally went, oh my god, how cool was that,
I think
guys?
Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride. Oh my God!
Oh, he's still not down. Alright, I'm just going to continue punching you.
KO punch. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. The
Stay down,
Undertaker
AJ.
is not
Stay
someone
down.
to sleep on. And AJ Styles makes him pay. Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles. Whoa, it's another reversal. Thrust right to the throat. Man can't breathe, the man can't fight. Boom, what a forearm.
Get up. Oh. I mean, it's not going to be this energetic, to be honest.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride. Oh, and he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Come here, AJ. Last ride.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride. Oh, my God!
Oh, my God, he's not down yet. Fine. Take some chair shots, will you? Come here.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
And he continues to use the chair. Again.
Take it.
Hey, it seems to be working for him.
AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
Come on. Come on.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his
last
last ride.
There we go.
The Undertaker gets the W. The Undertaker wins it.
And done. Okay. John Cena versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I want The Fiend to win. I really, really want The Fiend to win. Because, for me, Cena is one of the reasons why Bray Wyatt failed so much. WrestleMania 30, it's like the same year that Brock Lesnar defeated the Streak. Bray Wyatt should have beat Cena. And the fact that Cena kept overcoming the odds and just made him look silly, just took it all out of him. And then it was like the following WrestleMania as well. Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. Perfect. Bray beats Undertaker. Bray becomes the new face of fear. That was the whole build-up. Undertaker wins. And it was the same cycle of Bray starts saying stuff, it starts getting promising, gets taken out. Bray starts saying stuff, starts getting promising, gets taken out. And then you just don't believe anything he says anymore. Hence why his character died out. Another prime example, Samoa Joe. Like, his words and his promos and the build-up to the match is great. Then he just loses. Look at him and Jeff. Him and Orton. Him and Brock Lesnar. Him and Roman. Him and Braun Strowman. Him and Seth can be one. Every time Samoa Joe, you think, this could be it. Beaten. AJ, like, the whole of 2016, like, majority of 2016, along with, or 2018 even, along with Shinsuke, the whole thing, you're thinking, oh god, like, Samoa Joe's going to take him out, blah, 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 loses. It's like, so how can I believe anything you say anymore? It's because you just lose. And it's like, it's just so annoying that you lose all the time. And, like, a prime example, The Fiend, Bray brings this new character in. He's like a demented Mr. Rogers. The Fiend is, like, super scary, like, oh my god. First thing he does, takes out Kane, scares the crap out of him. No, he doesn't take out Kane, does he? Starts taking out legends and everything. Undefeated for ages. And then he goes in, this is WWE's fault, but basically they push him to face Seth at Hell in a Cell. The match ends in stoppage. Like, biggest BS ever. Go to a show in Saudi Arabia, who wins the Universal title, makes it his own style. Like with the whole Fiend mask as the title. Next Saudi show, Goldberg beats him. 53-year-old part-timer Goldberg beats the Fiend, and all this mystique is gone. And now Bray's come out. He's having a match with John Cena because 6 years ago he destroyed Bray Wyatt. He did this, blah blah blah. You know, he didn't make a bully himself. He brought the Fiend out of him. And then John Cena goes out and says, "Oh, the only reason I did that is because you were lazy. Like, I've come here to fight the best, and just because you couldn't hack it, that's why you disappeared into nothingness and you had to reinvent yourself." How many chances do you get? Literally, completely burying Bray Wyatt and the Fiend, like, over 6 years. So the Fiend has to win. If he doesn't, Bray should leave. As much as I don't want to say it, Bray should leave if that happens. Because you can't have this whole 6-year build-up to him facing Cena again, only for Cena to win again. Like, that's just how annoying it is. Like, generally, as a fan watching the show, that's how annoying it is. Like, WWE relies so much on their nostalgia. There's a Fiend. Do you know the Fiend? I guess I have to unlock him. I guess I'll just put Bray then. Regular Bray. But yeah, like, WWE relies so much on nostalgia that they're not even preparing their new stars at all. Like, I guess Kevin Owens, like, is some, but look at your main champions. Brock Lesnar, part-timer. Goldberg, part-timer. You know, Undertaker shows up once or twice a year. It's like, where's your new... You need to start making stars by beating the older stars. Like, last year we had that with Baron Corbin, Kurt Angle. A majority of people hated it. The fact it was Baron Corbin. Storyline, it made sense. I was quite happy as Baron Corbin, because what's a great way to get heel heat than Baron Corbin being the one to retire Kurt Angle? You can brag about it constantly. Like, they could have used that. Because Baron Corbin is so good as a bad guy. Right, John Cena with his wacky hairdo. Yeah, there's so many things they could do better. But this is a prime example. Sorry that I rambled on for like 5 minutes about it, but it's one of those things where I have to get my point across. But Bray Wyatt has to beat John Cena. Like, John Cena's a part-timer, and if he just comes in and beats Bray Wyatt and leaves again, what does that do? Like, it benefits no one. But they probably will, because this is WWE. John Cena makes them money.
Superstar in WWE history in action here.
I am looking forward to this. Bray is making the hair on my back stand up.
Neck crank.
That's
Get off with the neck
disgusting.
crank.
The atmosphere out here is chilly. It's creepy. It's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Tip right to the next section. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. And again, yet another counter.
I guess he's just naturally stronger. Oh god, it is. Look at the momentum. I'm on minus, and he's
So
on plus.
ruthless.
So he just completely intimidates
This could
Bray
be
Wyatt.
dangerous.
So he could squash me temporarily.
Oh, that's how you
Imagine
establish
if that happened
dominance.
with AA done.
Stop
Like, he has a
him
finisher as
down.
well. You can literally just AA done. I'm done for.
Oh, vicious short arm clothesline from Bray Wyatt.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Wyatt unleashing a
Jesus
bizarre
Christ.
attack.
Like,
He's
even the game is trying to mess with me now.
Could be next time. And the rope forces the break.
You know, I really thought it was smarter than to apply a submission so close to the ropes. But I guess
Something planned.
Oh, this is going to be so much damage. No, it's not. Yes.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Oh, what a move. Is it a running splash thing? Oh no, there we go.
Uranagi.
Oh, look at it.
Come on, you can't keep his momentum.
Oh, and it's Cena turning the tables. And it's
He almost hit me with it.
executing the
He
reversal.
almost hit me with it.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
Yeah, take it.
And now it's John Cena getting pushed.
If he
to
hit
the
me with
limit.
that, I would have done
He's
for
not
him.
looking great, but never count him out.
sister Abigail. Barely anything. Bray wins. Bray wins.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Even the game was going
Here
to
is
screw me
your
over.
winner, Bray Wyatt.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
The new face of fear took the world in his hands tonight.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Right, what's next? Becky versus Shayna. I have gone for Shayna to win. Where is she? Shayna Baszler. $90 or $80 for a 15 or $83 for that one. She's the man. Title match on Arena WrestleMania Championship, the Raw Women's Championship. So, I feel like they slightly botched the build-up to this one. So, at the Women's Royal Rumble, Shayna was number 30. Charlotte was having a sort of dominant-ish run in the Rumble. And I think that... Oh my god, I've just realised. Oh, Charlotte's put herself on stage, that's why. But they should have had Shayna win the Rumble, because during Survivor Series, it was Shayna versus Becky versus Bayley, because they were all champions. Shayna won the match, Becky attacked her afterwards. Obviously, Shayna goes back to NXT. She shows up, Rumble number 30, you think, great, Shayna should win. She gives her a reason to go after Becky. You know, she's won the Rumble, she's won the right to face Becky at WrestleMania, and she has that, like, previous history from Survivor Series. Instead, they let Charlotte win. And that Rumble just instantly went down a grade for me because Charlotte won. Because the whole build-up for Charlotte was, I won the Rumble yet, so I'm going to go and win the Rumble. And then she goes and wins the Rumble. And it's like they're basically just letting Charlotte do everything that she doesn't need to. And I was like, either we're going to get Charlotte and Bayley again, or we're going to get Charlotte and Becky again. And it was like, that's why it bugged me that Charlotte won. And the funny part is, Charlotte's not even going to be at this year's WrestleMania. It's like, because I don't know if she's injured or she's just quarantined herself. But, yeah, Charlotte's not doing anything. I've just realised. So it's like, what's the point? I don't know if she's out injured or not. I should probably look it up. Gonna have a quick search. I think it's because she's quarantining herself. Let's have a look. Oh, never mind. I was being dumb. She is at WrestleMania. She's in a later match. I just didn't see it on the match
defended
card
in the
because I'm an
WWE
idiot.
as early as the very first
Yeah.
WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even
Okay,
more
anyway,
heated
I
over
like
the
what they've
last
done,
3 years
Charlotte,
as the women's
for the
revolution took
WrestleMania,
WWE by storm.
Yeah, it should have been Shayna to win. But my guess is because
That would get your attention.
they had a different reason for Shayna to fight Becky.
What have we
But
got
at the
here?
time, Shayna wasn't on the roster, so
Sidewalk slam.
it was a bit odd. It was like,
Hooked him
what
up.
a weird way to announce yourself to the roster. I'm number 30 in the Rumble. I don't win. But like her performance in that Rumble was brilliant. So Bianca Belair was
Shayna
number
Baszler's
2,
not playing
I think,
games.
or number 1.
Nobody can match up with this
I
woman
think she was
when
number 2.
she's on a roll
And
like
she
this.
went for like 25 minutes,
Nobody.
eliminated 7 people. And then Charlotte Flair came out and eliminated. Shayna comes out number 30 and eliminates 7
She's
people
in full
2
control
minutes.
now. Beautiful suplex.
Yeah, again, it was like, if you have that, but then only for Charlotte to
Something
win,
that was
it's
important to
like,
Becky Lynch
it
after she
takes
made
it away a
history as
bit.
the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion was to
but-
establish herself
and
as
then-
a fighting champion.
Like,
You got that
I like,
right,
I
Michael.
like
The Irish
Becky,
Blaster
but
accepted all challenges
think
that came her way. Becky was determined
it's-
to give the championship
it's
the
one of those things they
prestige
fall victim
it's so
to, but I
rightfully
think
deserved.
the majority of
Shayna
wrestling
Baszler
fans
has
do it to
tormented
themselves.
the NXT women's lot.
Is so last year everyone wanted Becky to win because she was the man. She was like everything that they sort of wanted to be. Like, I'm not being friendly. She was sort of like a female Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, she wasn't listening to the bosses. She was her own woman. She would come out and fight whoever. She wanted to fight Ronda, so she would try and get in the match with Ronda, so she does. She wins the titles. You know, she's a very dominant champion, having good matches. And then they go, oh, you like Becky, don't you? Well, here's some more Becky. Here's her being the man. Here's her being this. And, like, now she's just cringeworthy. Like, she comes out and, like, she's dressed in, like, this weird-looking outfit. She puts on the crown, these, like, Thug Life glasses. And, you know, I'm cool, look at me. It's basically what Seth was, where Seth is like, look how cool I am from doing this. It's like, if you address that you're cool, you're not cool.
Room. She made
Like,
an
if you have to
enemy
tell
out of
people that
every
you're cool,
woman she's come in contact
you're not.
with in WWE. How does that
but
play into a one-on-one
Becky's
match
unfortunately
against her?
falling down that route.
Baszler's had a target on her back since she came here, and she absolutely hasn't made it
So,
any easier with her attitude. But that
I think
attitude
Shayna
and
taking
her
the belt off
behavior
her,
have also given a
Becky can
mental
go away
advantage
for a
over
bit
her
to
opponents, and
redefine
that's
a
an
character.
advantage Shayna
Fine.
can use here. While her opponent's busy getting emotional over Baszler hurting her feelings, Baszler can just focus on putting her to sleep.
Yeah, like I said, it was the same with
To expand on Byron's point about Becky Lynch's mentality as the inaugural SmackDown Live Women's Champion, just take a look at the superstars who Lynch defeated
yeah,
and
it's the same
retained
with
the
Seth.
title.
It's like
Yeah,
he's a
whether
good
it's deserved
champion,
or not,
but
first
he just
champions are
became
always
so
celebrated.
plain boring. Good guys, like as heels, they're really cool. You know, they're like not listening to authority. They don't care about the fans, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And then the second that people embrace it, they go, "Oh yeah, I can do that too. Hey fans, look what I'm doing!" And then that's when people just get sick of it.
There's the accolades like she
Like,
received as
it's
the
partially the
first
fans' fault
SmackDown
as
Live.
well because that's what they're pushing.
To put this thing away.
Into the submission. Is she going to take it? Can Becky Lynch hold on? Can
No, she
Becky
can't.
Lynch survive?
But like that's the thing, it's like fans
Shayna
push
Baszler
these
just etched her
superstars
name in the
to
history
be
books
the
tonight.
next big thing. The second they do, they give up on it.
Watches the Irish last
And then
kicker
they go,
showed
"Oh, no,
she
I
was
want that guy."
game, but didn't have enough
like-
to reign.
I hate to say it with Kofi, like last year's WrestleMania, the whole build was amazing. And then people started to sour on him because his matches were just mediocre-ish. Like they were good to average, but they weren't meaningful or memorable. And like people going, "Oh, he had a really bad reign. Oh, he had this." It was like he actually had a really strong showing for a champion. Like his win-loss record as champion was amazing. It was just the fact that he had to fight Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton. But it's like Randy Orton's was the best one. But it's like it was Dolph and well, you had Kevin Owens, you had Dolph, you had Randy Orton. I think that was it. But and then he loses in 8 seconds to Brock Lesnar, and it's like, oh, it's like. But the thing is, it's like people want this like storyline thing. Like for example, like Kofi's built to WrestleMania. They think for that moment, but they don't care about after. It's like the same with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. Everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win the Rumble. Okay, it doesn't say they boo the Rumble, blah, blah, blah. They're doing everything to get Bryan to the title match at Mania. And they give him the title match at Mania. And then, then he wins it. And then, unfortunately, he gets injured, a couple of months later. But it was literally, okay, he's won the title. Now what? Well, I don't know, he's just champion. WWE, you have to... I don't want to be the one to always defend WWE, but sometimes you have to. But sometimes the fans have to understand it's their story they're telling, not yours. Let them tell their story. I don't watch much... I actually don't watch any other, TV programs or anything. But let's just say, you watch Game of Thrones, for example. I know a few characters, so don't bitch at me if I get it wrong. So let's say the whole build-up is Jon Snow's going to take out the White Knight at the end. And then it turns out, was it Arya Stark does or something? Imagine if everyone turned around going, oh, I don't like that storyline. Why didn't Jon Snow do it? The story's been there the whole time. Blah, blah, blah. It's people bitched over it. I know people had a moan over the Game of Thrones ending because it was I guess it was just sudden, or just not what they expected. It was I wanted to turn around and go, try being a wrestling fan. We've been used to this for years. But the thing is, they're the writers, not you. They're the writers, producers, blah, blah, blah. It's their thing to look after. All you do is you sit there and you choose to enjoy it or not. If you don't, go away. Watch something else. At the end of the day, it's their story. Let them tell it. People like to jump to conclusions, wrestling fans especially. They jump to conclusions immediately. And it's maybe they're telling a bigger story along the way. If you just let it play out, it can be better. People did that with, the Kofi one is a perfect example. Kofi comes that close to winning at Elimination Chamber, and now suddenly everyone wants Kofi to be champion. He gets that opportunity, and then he wins it. Vince comes out, screws him over. Immediately, everyone goes, "Oh, Vince is racist. Oh, Vince is this. Oh, Vince is that." It's but then just let it continue to play out, and just look how much better the story got. Yeah, people are impatient. They want this, and they want it now. If they don't get it, then it's their fault, and blah blah blah, and this and that. And it's just let them tell the story. I hate to ramble on sometimes, but that's the whole point. I don't get overly mad at stuff now, unless it's within reason, i.e. Goldberg beating The Fiend in 2 or 3 minutes. But for some things, let them tell the story, and they'll recover. They will. In time, it will get better. But you have to let them tell the story before you can bitch and moan about it. Right, anyway, sorry about that. We're going to, speaking of old persons ruining things, it's Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. I'm going to be Roman, because I think Roman's going to beat Goldberg, because this will be the passing of the torch. That should have been Brock Lesnar 5 years ago. But people didn't like Roman back then. I think they appreciate him a bit more now, because I hate to say it, but it's him being ill and having to go away. Oh, WrestleMania 2029, that's what it is. But him being ill and having to go away actually made people like him. I really fucking hate to say it, but that's literally what happened. It was because he got leukemia that people actually appreciated Roman more. Yeah. I think this is their way of passing on the torch, because they've tried I think 3 times now, and it's not worked any time, where Roman faces Brock, because everyone just prefers Brock. That's what happens. Everyone prefers Brock over Roman. They hate the fact he's part-time and rarely shows up with the title, blah blah blah. When Brock's there, it's a big draw. And I think they prefer that over Roman.
The top title of WWE's flagship
so I
brand.
think Goldberg's
The Universal title is on the line right
and they
now.
both have the spear.
Lesnar,
So,
Goldberg, Reigns, Rollins.
I don't care if this match is 5
names
minutes.
have made this title prestigious in short order, gentlemen.
Oh, hit the mark with that one.
I have a feeling that Goldberg's probably the more suitable person for Roman to beat, and then Roman can actually have a decent title run, like he did before. Like before Leukemia, Roman actually has a decent title.
Keeping him upright.
People just didn't appreciate it. Whereas I think now people have warmed up to Roman.
Pinning combination. Oh, maybe not. Power. The big dog claiming his yard.
His offense is second to none at times like this.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now. It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Oh, right to the gut. Nice right hand.
I don't know who's making that noise. Is that going to be Goldberg?
Here we go. Red suplex. Making it look easy. From Royal Rumbles to SummerSlams to WrestleManias, Roman Reigns is triumphing the WWE's grandest stages. How important is main event level experience in this matchup?
It is huge. Roman isn't one to get fazed by the noise of the WWE Universe or his opponent's taunts. He shrugs off the high-pressure situations and keeps his cool.
Agreed, Saxton. Just look at him. The big dog
I would buy Superman punch. I was hoping to spear him.
Roman Reigns. Big
well,
fight,
Roman wins.
big dog, big story. Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Yeah, last year it was Roman versus Drew McIntyre in Roman's return match. So Drew McIntyre was just the fodder for Roman's return, essentially. We've got, what, 2 matches left? Yeah. Right, so this is the one that I forgot about. It's Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. And I'm going to decide Rhea Ripley's going to win. Because I don't want Charlotte to win the title. Like, I think Charlotte doesn't need it. It's just going to be another thing that Charlotte hasn't done. And if they give it to her, it's like people are already turning on Charlotte as it is, because she's been I think 10 or 11 time women's champion already. Constantly main event, sometimes doesn't even deserve it, i.e. how Becky became the man because Charlotte just inserted herself into the match. Becky had clawed her way up for months. Charlotte comes back from like injury or something and goes, "Oh, I want a title match." Okay, cool, you're added. And then she goes on to win the match, like from under Becky's nose. It's like, oh god, you know. So yeah, I want Rhea to win this one. That one, because Shayna's not the champion anymore. But yeah, the build up to this one, which I completely forgot about, was Charlotte won the Rumble, and the whole thing for ages was she going to go after Becky? Was she going to go after Bayley? In a nice twist, she challenges Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. Which like I said, if this has to make Rhea a star, like Rhea has to beat Charlotte.
The NXT Women's title is on the line. The championship
they can go,
kick-started the
look how
women's
great
revolution
NXT
is being defended here tonight.
The four horsewomen,
people already know how
Japanese
great
superstars,
NXT is,
MMA crossover athletes.
what a big way to sell
this
NXT
championship is filled
and
with
having their
trendsetters
champion
and game changers in women's
someone
wrestling.
of such a high status
In a bad way here,
in
guys.
WWE as Charlotte Flair. Like,
Oh,
I think it'd be brilliant,
slam,
to
that
be honest.
hurt.
Like, it sucks with the virus that
Really just laying
it's
it
going to
in.
be empty arenas. Because can you imagine the reaction?
It
for
is not looking good
like,
for Charlotte.
I wish that they would have
She's in
altered it
control.
and had WrestleMania around SummerSlam time, depending how long this goes on for.
What a roundhouse
Like, this stops
She
before
seemed to
summer,
have gained the advantage here.
then have
She's
it around
become
SummerSlam. Like, swap
relentless
SummerSlam
at this
for
point.
WrestleMania.
Rhea Ripley is wise beyond her years. Her mind's always going when she's in that ring. It might not seem that way because of her obvious size and power game, but Rhea Ripley is always thinking of new and inventive ways to decimate her.
It's like their biggest time of the year.
To your point, Corey, with Ripley always thinking of different strategies to inflict pain on her opponents, what do you think is her best strategy for this match?
Well, when all's said and done, the power game hasn't failed her yet. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Right to the gut.
Oh, my battery's low. Oh, no. Oh.
This does not look good for Charlotte.
Pow, what a shot.
What a kick.
Within 5 years of her first match at NXT, Charlotte has a list of big matches that would already qualify her as a Hall of Famer. And the list just keeps growing. And finds a counter. Absolutely planted. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Come on.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Side slam.
What a slam. More punches.
Targeting the stomach.
Go on, up you get. We're going to try again.
Hang in the balance.
Up she goes.
Up in a vertical suplex.
Oh, okay.
Taking all the time in the world. The blood rushing into the head.
This is going to have a bad ending.
Oh! Right, time for the riptide.
Once again, this match is about the women's. Uh-oh, the end is near. Here it comes. Rhea's got it hooked.
Riptide.
Just stamped her ticket to victory. Charlotte is in trouble. And the pinfall gets him the win.
This is my brutality.
This is where we can see where Charlotte fell short of her legacy.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Big singles win here, guys.
Right, final match. Immediately at WrestleMania for me. So this this has to happen. Please, I want this to happen so bad. Drew McIntyre is challenging Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. And like, I would recommend watch the 2020 Royal Rumble men's match. It's a story of two halves. Personally, for me, the best Rumble of all time. I know a lot of people say 2001's the best Rumble. It's, to me, it's all right. It was after my time. But yeah, you have to watch the 2020 Royal Rumble. Like, going into it, I didn't think Drew McIntyre was going to win it. Like, I thought that it was going to be Seth Rollins or Kevin Owens. Like, because literally the last 5 entrants were like Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and all that. Oh no, Braun Strowman was earlier. But I was literally thinking it was going to be someone else. I thought it was going to be Seth trying to get his revenge on Brock. No, even Roman. I thought Roman was going to win.
The following
I thought it was going to be Roman Brock again. Or like Roman Fiend. But yeah, for Drew to go on and win it, the reaction he got during that match, for 2 specific moments, winning and like before the end of the first half of the Rumble. Like, watch those moments.
This man is a real
and then
force. Drew
just the
McIntyre.
entire build-up for McIntyre. Like, McIntyre, this backs up my, if you've got to make a future star now, make it McIntyre. look at McIntyre's story from when he started in WWE over a decade ago, when he was a lot smaller, and he wasn't taken seriously at all. He was mid-card at best, and then just jobber, and then he left, reinvented himself as Drew Galloway, came back as Drew McIntyre like this.
A future world champion.
Admittedly, his NXT run was a bit short, and then when he came to the main roster as Dolph Ziggler's bodyguard, it was crap. And then he became Shane McMahon's bodyguard.
Byron, this man is
Baron
just
Corbin's
hungry.
bodyguard. I'm like
proven
thinking,
in his
it's not going
actions,
anywhere.
and Drew
Then the Rumble
McIntyre
happens.
has made it his
Bam.
mantra
Star
to
instantly made.
eradicate complacency
This whole build-up
from
is in
WWE. By
It's like,
any means
yes.
necessary.
Brock. No. Drew has to win. And it sucks that there is no crowd for it. Because I believe if there was a crowd as big as 35, the reaction for him winning would be just as big as when Kofi won last year.
Universal champion in history.
Because I think Drew is amazing. Like Drew has it all. Like, I'm not using it as a UK pride or whatever, but Drew is essentially the perfect package for a superstar. Like, he's big, he's tall, he's strong, he's agile, he's got charisma,
tonight.
and I think generally he's great. And like, he was so underappreciated for so long, and the fact that now they've got around and realised
The world
just
heavyweight
how good he is.
champion is ready to defend his ground. I don't think I see an ounce of
ready
doubt
for
in
this
the
match.
champion. He
This
absolutely
match, I'm
believes
ready.
he's leaving tonight
Even
with
if
his
it's
title,
like
Byron.
Well, it would be hard to argue
crowd,
with him,
no
Michael.
crowd.
I could tell by the way he entered the
I want to
arena
watch Drew
today
win.
that he was in a different kind of zone. The type
Also,
of zone that
if Drew
He
wins,
let him out. Wow.
he becomes the first
dubious
ever
decision there,
UK-born
for sure.
WWE champion. Like, they can then use it as history.
Not showing much
They'll
fight
probably
here.
say
There,
moment
looks
at some point,
absolutely
which
out
may
of it,
take it out
Cole.
a bit, but I would be more than happy if Drew was the first one.
Belly. Looks like we got a quarrel brewing.
The ref's got to
no.
nip this in the bud.
Paul Heyman, no.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Very
Small
curious move to
package.
go for a pinball at this
Rock.
point.
Just
I
needs to
don't
do
think so.
more damage.
Oh, roll up, people. But yeah,
McIntyre
I
made
think
him
Drew
pay
has to
there.
win.
What's the strategy when you're going up against a powerhouse like Drew McIntyre?
you have to strip him of his strength and drain his stamina. Drew wants an early KO, so you have to force him to go the distance.
You have to find a way to make a match you can win. Trying to go strike for strike isn't going to cut it. The Scottish psychopath dismantling his opponent with ease.
He is getting fired up here.
Oh, they do.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
But
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
it's true. The commentary just said it themselves. I don't know if you can hear the commentary on this, but they literally just said what I mentioned, like when they got rid of him. He went out and reinvented himself and came back bigger and better than ever. He definitely has.
Brock Lesnar starting to teeter.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
Oh no, he blocked the Glasgow kiss. Or as they call it, the Glasgow kiss.
Evading possible disaster there.
Okay, the headbutt go again.
Suplex.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release,
He's
Glasgow
upset
kiss.
about something, guys.
No,
When isn't he upset about something?
you gotta get rid of Paul.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Suplex City. I would love
McIntyre able to avoid
I would
damage
love
there.
to watch Drew
And
like
what a reversal from Drew
absolutely no
McIntyre.
sell suplex. Like just gets up immediately. Like gets hit with it.
McIntyre looking to end this.
Claim.
Ouch. Now look at Brock Lesnar's face.
Is it enough? 2. Drew McIntyre did it.
Yeah. I think the only thing that bugs me about Drew being a good guy now is his countdown to the
How does
Claymore.
one survive
I don't want
the
to see him do
beast?
that against Brock.
Here's
I
your
don't
answer.
see him go 3, 2, 1. It's like, why would you count the fact that you're going to kick someone? Because then it gets them prepared for it.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Without even breaking
This,
a sweat,
I want to see at the end of the show. I want this to be in the main event.
Drew McIntyre's return to dominance continues.
That's a title match you're going to be talking about for ages, ladies and gentlemen.
That is all of my predictions for WrestleMania 36. I'm going to go through the card with you and my predictions, and I'll end the stream there. Thank you very much for watching this stream/video. So, Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. Okay, well, I'm not going to go through all the card, but I'll go through the winners with you. So I've gone Daniel Bryan to win the Intercontinental Championship, Edge to win the Last Man Standing match, King Corbin, Aleister Black, the Street Profits to retain, The Miz and John Morrison to retain, Seth Rollins to win, Undertaker to win, Bayley to retain, The Fiend to win, Shayna to win, Roman to win, Drew to win, and Rhea to win. Thank you very much for watching this stream/video. I will be uploading this on the 31st of March because I've got one more video to put up later tonight, which I'm still downloading at the moment. I'll also be doing a video where it's just me doing a quick predictions video, like I used to before, which will also go on YouTube. So this is just the matches I got on for now. If they do anything else, I'll just add it on extra maybe. I don't know. Depends on what it is. But that's 14 matches for WrestleMania, which takes place Saturday and Sunday. They're spread it across 2 nights. Thank you very much for watching this stream/video. If you want to follow me on Mixer, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox. Just give me 1 sec. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so, sorry if you've heard this before, but I'm just going to go over it again because my controller died at some point and didn't bother to tell me. Right, so, I'm just going to quickly go over my 14 predictions, what I'm going to do later in the week, and WrestleMania itself. So, my 14 winners are Daniel Bryan, Edge, King Corbin, Aleister Black, Street Profits, Miz and Morrison, Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, Bayley, The Fiend, Shayna Baszler, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, no, Rhea Ripley even, and Drew McIntyre. So I'm going to be putting this video up on the 31st of March. It's the 30th of March at the moment, as of the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching the video. I'll be doing a predictions video where it's just me, so it'll be like a 10-minute video. It'll be like a shorter version of this. I would basically just say who I'm predicting, why I'm predicting them. WrestleMania is over Saturday and Sunday, so that's why there's so many matches. Yeah, I'll be watching it this weekend. Very intrigued to see what they do with it. Like I said, thank you very much for watching this stream/video, depending on if you're watching it on YouTube or Mixer. If you want to add me on YouTube, Mixer, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox or PlayStation, they're all rbillings94, like the channel. Thank you very much for watching this, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one, and I hope you enjoy WrestleMania as well as me. Right, bye.